How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I leveled up Mike Trout to a 99 overall and unlocked the 92 overall Miguel Cabrera for earning 40 event wins. So let's hop right into it. So with Mike Trout's recent upgrade to a 96 overall, he is obviously the best live series player, but also able to reach that 99 overall threshold at a tier 3 parallel. So that's where we're going to try and get him to right now. And in this event game, Kyle Lewis just broke it. I don't really know what happened, but we ended up losing connection. The opponent might have quit out. We might have disconnected or got a freeze off, and he just quit right away. I'm not exactly sure. But we are going to go through several highlights here. Anthony Santander with the perfect, no doubt, home run up and away. That was a pretty solid reaction in terms of a swing. I know that all these event games are on All-Star, but I'm starting to break out a little bit of my slump. I was struggling for a few games here and there. I've lost a couple of these event games. I ended up getting walked off a few times. That's been how I've lost almost every game this year, I think. And the other games I just did not hit as well. But with that said, in ranked seasons, I've done really well in ranked seasons this year. I've been scoring a lot of runs in ranked seasons, but I started to not hit so well in this event. I think I've scored about 250 runs in 32 ranked seasons games, but that has to happen because the only way I can really win is if I mercy rule them or I make the opponent quit out. With that said, these event games, I've been able to complete these 3-inning games without any issues, and a lot of these players that I've recently picked up through the collections, I've been able to try them out in this event and complete the games, try and grind some attributes and stats out, try and parallel a lot of these players, and I've been pretty successful in doing so. Just a few games here and there, I have gone into a little bit of a mini slump, and it's always good to just kind of take a break when that happens. A lot of people have asked me about hitting tips and things that I do. I really just try and react to the pitch. At the same time, I'm not perfect. It's sometimes best to take a little break. If you start to struggle, you might be able to break out of your slump that way. I think that's, playing the game too much, especially myself, I'll start to hit a little bit worse and worse as I'm playing more and more. So with that said, here we have Babe Ruth up at the plate. This is kind of an interesting play. I thought he was going to be able to catch it. We get messed up on the bases, but we got to score Mike Trout. We're trying to level him up. We're really trying to grind as many stats as possible. A couple of opponents I played in this event were pitching around him significantly, trying to walk him, trying to hit him. So that way I think I wasn't able to earn any parallel XP if you just plunk them. So with that said, I'm trying to take advantage of pitches over the middle when the opponents do throw them. Here we have an opportunity to walk the game off ourselves. Bo Bichette with the bases loaded and 1 out. I mean, that was pretty close to a double play ball to end the game right there, facing Emilio Pagan. Here we're going to go ahead and hop into another game. Mike Trout up at the plate, fluctuating with the batting average a little bit. Started to, get over aggressive, really trying to parallel this card. I started to swing at everything. A little bit more patient here. We get a slider right down the middle. Go ahead and replay this one. I really like this bat skin that I bought off the market. I'm not even sure how you get that one, but it's like the boomstick bat skin. It looks really cool in terms of the color scheme and the cartoon lettering on it. I don't know. I think the bat skins are also an underrated feature within MLB The Show 21 in customization. But here we have Anthony Santander going deep on a perfect right down the middle. He smacks that one. Wasn't a no-doubter, but we are able to lean into that one a little bit and get out in front of it, it looked like, even though it was a perfect. Here we have Kyle Lewis knocking a base hit. Now we're facing Fernando Valenzuela. First time facing this card. We have Griffey leading off the ball game with a double against the shift. This is a big-time hit. I'm looking to get guys in scoring position for Mike Trout. I mixed him around in the batting lineup a little bit, in the 2 spot, in the 3 spot, in the leadoff spot. I'm not really sure where I want to use him because I think he is the best card in the game. I want to try and get him as many, at-bats with guys in scoring position, but I also want to get him a lot of at-bats in general. So I might, move him up to the leadoff spot a little bit more, make it a little tougher for the opponents to pitch around him because you never really want to start the inning off with a leadoff walk. Look at this home run from Joey Gallo. That one was going foul. It kind of came back with some weird backspin and hits off the foul pole. We're able to get something going with the 3-run shot there. The opponent completely whiffed on this ball to center field, a perfect line drive, and that's going to be a triple for this Willy Adames card. 75 speed. He's a pretty solid card all around. I might have ranked him a little bit too low in my team affinity rankings, but he's definitely a good card, just as all the other 42 card series players are. Here we have Mike Trout with an early double, getting pretty close to that tier 3 parallel Mike Trout in that 99 overall version. Here's Jorge Posada with another perfect home run. Look how far this home run goes. Out of the stadium, blasts it all the way to the rocks out there. And his swing is just amazing. I really think that Jorge Posada plays well above his attributes. And here we got Nico Goodrum, same thing. He plays well above his attributes with that quick swing. Almost a very similar swing to Ken Griffey Jr. But here we're down 6-1 in the bottom of the first. I'm batting pretty low with Joey Gallo. I think I'm like 1 for 5 in the very few at-bats that I've used him. But we got the bases loaded. He goes with the fastball right down the middle, and Joey Gallo blasts it out for a grand slam. And we're right back in this one. We gave up 6 runs in the very first inning, and then another home run in the last one. But we are able to walk it off. Nico Goodrum with the early blast, just keeping it fair. 2-run shot to win the game. And I think that unlocks the parallel version. Yep, tier 3, Mike Trout at a 99 overall. Let's take a look at his attributes. He's getting pretty close to having the gold badge in his secondary outfield position. And that's exactly what I want, right? When I get Ronald Acuna leveled up to the tier 3, he'll have gold in center field with a little bit more speed. I want to use this Mike Trout in right or left field with a gold badge and a little bit less speed. I'm also using that Steve Finley on my ranked season squad, so I'm really trying to parallel some of these players to give them a bigger boost on their defensive attributes just as much as their offensive attributes. But here we're going up against a player with a very offensive abbreviation on his name. I think we should report this opponent. But with that said, it's going to be a very quick game. Ruby Savage 2. I would like to report you, but I don't know how to do that with Xbox players. With that being said, we hit a home run with Ken Griffey Jr., and he went ahead and quit out of that one. And that is going to be the 40th win for Miguel Cabrera. So that's pretty solid. Always want to, try and mercy rule or make the other opponent quit if they have an offensive name. And I've even offered a couple people friendly quits with offensive names because I don't really want to talk about that in this video. So I'm moving on. Here is the ranked season squad. We almost have everybody at least paralleled once. I don't have Steve Finley or Alfonso Soriano parallel, but I'm getting pretty close, having hit several home runs with those cards when I just picked them up. But with that said, a lot of pitchers have also been leveled up in terms of tier 1 parallels, a couple tier 2s within the lineup, and we also have this Ronald Acuna. Once he gets one more attribute boost, he will have 99 arm strength and the gold badge in center field. I have recently leveled up Cody Bellinger to the tier 4 community parallel, 659th person to level this one up to this tier. I have 36 home runs with Cody Bellinger in like 50-something games. But Jorge Posada, I got off to a slow start with him. Probably was like 1 for 6, 1 for 7. And then he's just been on a tear. He has one of the best swings in the whole game. Anyway, I'm liking where the team is at in terms of paralleled players. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.